Anyway, sorry about that bit of interruption. I can't put this on for very long. Um, you know, because I gotta put this on my. The only way I can upload it is on my Wi-Fi for right now until I can get some Wi-Fi. It's kind of like Wi-Fi, but it's not because it's kind of like unlimited, but they will shut you off, or if you get to a certain point and you know, especially if you go over your gigabytes. It's kind of dumb, but yeah. So anyway, I have got to get a lot of things done for recording. Well, I should say they do, but anyway, they are coming back. I know that they've lost quite a bit because they haven't been on, but I'll tell you, personally, they will be back. I mean, if anybody cares, anybody's listening out there, and I'll tell you, I am not the host. I'm not the noob. I mean, I admit, when I started out, I was a noob when it came to Let's Plays. I'm not a noob when it comes to games. I mean, well, unless it's my first time playing, I suppose, because everybody who starts out playing isn't exactly a noob, per se, but a noob because, it's your first time. You've never played that game before. And it's true with anybody. When I first out, start out with, or if you've never actually seen anything to do with the game, Resident Evil, I never could get playing right because of the controls. And I'll tell you, we will because we have a controller now. This is good. If you like noodles, I definitely recommend it, especially if you never try it. Or what you do is you take a pot and you boil it like you would do biscotti, except you're not doing biscotti. Because biscotti requires noodles, the kind you like, no matter what it is, even if it's angel hair. Which angel hair can be bad for you, I've heard, I don't know. But anyway, you put like nature seasoning and salt in the water and stuff. And you make sure it's sauteed. And when it's done, you drain it. Well, first you gotta let it boil before you put the noodles in, of course. Well, I mean, you could just dump the noodles in there anyway, but it don't really matter either way, as long as the noodles are really wiggly. That sounds dirty, but anyway, I just wanted you to know that we are making a big comeback, and it hasn't been easy. Eventually, we're gonna get some internet, and we're gonna get another computer, maybe a couple of them, one to start out with, and another one for a DVD KMP separately, because he needs his own computer. He don't need to be sharing with the Black King. That's kind of silly. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff, and we'll get back to you. But I just want to tell you how my life's been, and how they were created. What was the origin of the Black King and DVD KMP? Well, like I said, I mean, especially the origin of my channel. And the Black King was done before DVD KMP. Not just because of the videos, but because it's been a long time. And how that channel started out with was an update video. But with the Black King channel, as it is called now, as you see in the username, or whatever you call it, the URL, when it started out, it was actually the very first video. Actually, let me before I say that. I'm sorry. I had another channel, and I can't remember if it was King or not, but I believe it was Black or something. But it disappeared. It wasn't exactly deleted, but I couldn't find it or nothing. So needless to say, started over. That's how I became. And as far as True Death King of Evil goes, I've always been by that name. In the video games, I've always put in DVD KMP, and it just kind of stuck to a personality that I had. And what it is it's short. It's like it's initials actually for the Black Death King Master Professional. Now it's even longer than the Black King. Yeah. So but because it just sort of fit toward the character or personality anyway, character personality. It just came out as DVD KMP, and he became the only noob of this House of Let's Plays for his own deal. And the Black King, well, he was a professional because of me. I was originally a professional, and he didn't become a noob whatsoever. No sense in having two noobs, but hey, whatever. It works. So anyway, the Black King came about before DVD KMP did, and that's as far as personalities go. DVD KMP has always been a part of me for a very long time. The name for the initials and stuff, because and I'll tell you what, when I was using my name Brian, I lost many times in a video game. I could not get anywhere. It was like all the luck was stacked against me. So, well, of course, originally I started out with KMP actually, but then when I switched over to DVD KMP, because I came to find out somebody else had that name, and I mean it took me a while. And I just went with DVD KMP, and then one time I tried my own name, and it just kind of, I was like, maybe I ought to try that. And I don't like using my real name. And a lot of that stems from because of what happened to me when I was a kid. Every time when you was in trouble, you hear your full name, and you're in trouble. Brian Barnett Getty, except that I can't do it properly because number one, I'm still kind of sick here, and even if I wasn't, I don't want to shout and have stuff. But I mean, it's still ain't enough in the day. It's like 3:11. So yeah, 3:11 p.m. here in Georgia. I'm not gonna tell you no more than that. I mean, but many of you know that I started this channel quite some time ago, and you may or may not noticed it, but I took down that video. It took a long time ago. This AMV I had on there, and that's when it first started out. This is the True Death King of Evil channel before it became the Black King. It just had an AMV for the longest time. I believe after that I uploaded something, and then after about a year or so, yeah, but it took me a long time, and I finally took that thing down. And it was like I said in the description, it was a test upload. And, I have always been by many names, but I couldn't put in True Death King of Evil like in, Mystic Quest, which was my very first game. And my second game was Zelda. My very first two games. The first one I played didn't get very far. I don't remember getting very far. So long ago when I was a kid. It was brought out to me, and me and my little brother Alan, Horses and Ring. We were out in Kansas City, I believe it was, and our cousin Victor, Yeah, and then I'm not talking about Victor from Suikoden. No, actually, he was with us long before that game came out. So, you know. And, anyway, he gave it to us, and it was one of the best, awesomest things that ever happened to me. I can tell you all the stories we had, me and Alan. Me and Horses and Ring. He didn't like his real name being used. Horses and Ring was his Indian name. Yeah, we are Indian. Part. I don't know how much Indian Alan, or I keep saying that. Horses and Ring. But that's because I was always used to calling him that. But it's the reason why I have a habit of saying that name, even though I shouldn't, because of what it's his respected wishes. And I try to get him to get involved with me. I'm not trying to be dirty here, but as far as Let's Plays goes, because I really didn't want to start out by myself. But he said, "Yeah, sure." Yeah. That's what? Never happened. He died before he could even do that. So, yeah.